think I'm live, but I don't know until, yeah. Okay, now I'm live. Woo! Excitement. Right. Okay. Well, this isn't a LiveTubs Weekly, so I don't know really what to say. Yeah, I basically had a bit of free time. I wasn't feeling sleepy. And I think I'm okay. You know, I've got a lot of snottiness happening. Still got a lot of snottiness happening. So I'm not out in public or anything yet. And I can hear my voice is still not 100%. But apart from that, I don't know. I don't want to jinx this because this has happened to me before. This has happened to me several times while I've been sick. Where I felt just randomly better, like 100%, you know, basically I just got to clear my system and then I'll be better. I'm sorry, my eye is bugging me. I'm trying really hard to just, I know it's just eyelashes. I'm doing it. Oh, good. It's all not pretty. I don't want to turn the heating on because I'm worried that's what's causing. But I'm okayness. Oh, hello. Another spider. Another random spider. I'm waiting for somebody to come into the chat so I can actually, you know, make the announcement properly. But there's nobody around just yet, which is fine. I'm just kind of here. Yeah, I've had moments where I've been feeling basically better, like I'm feeling now. Only this time, I'm not producing as much crap. You know, basically, I'm not. My nose isn't running as much, and I'm feeling less achy. And everything. I'm not feeling as exhausted. I'd say as a yawn. I'd say as I yawn. Sorry about that. So yeah, I don't know. This feels different. This feels good, different. I don't know though. I've got a bad feeling that I'm not better. That's why the question mark. Yeah. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know. Like I said, I've had moments like this where I've been feeling loads better, and sometimes completely 100% better, but then I will like go back into the house, or I'll have a shower, or like I'll suddenly feel really hungry, like I haven't eaten for a while, and it all come back again. So I'm very cautious. I'm very cautious. Jeffrey's here, right? Yeah. So sorry, I was just sorry, Jeff. I was talking to myself. Now I'm touching everything. Right. Right. He says, "Hey Tubbs, great big hugs and many snuggles. I'm so glad you're on the mend. Yay." Yeah. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Um, I'm definitely feeling better. Like, like I was progressively getting better. You know, yesterday I was a little bit less crappy than the day before, and the day before that, while I was on live stream to you and to everybody else, and you know, I wasn't feeling quite like I was wishing that I would just die. Oh fucking shit! I swear to God, I have not yawned until I came on stream. The whole reason why I came on stream is because I'm feeling good, and I'm not tired. Um, and that's one of the ways that I know I'm feeling good, is because you know, my sleep schedule's fucked again. And that's a good thing, because that means that things are basically regular for me, ish. Because my sleep schedule's been kind of fucked in a different way, and that is basically I've just been feeling tired all the time, but unable to actually go to sleep because I've been not yawning my head off. Not yawning my head off. Jeffrey, just also a quick question. Um, have you got Facebook, and are you trying to contact me on Facebook? Because there's another person that just says Jeffrey on my messenger, and I don't know who that is, but I haven't responded to it yet. But they're saying hi to me, so I don't know if that's anybody. You know, it's a bit of a weird situation. I don't know if it's you or what, but yeah. I don't think it's you, because you know it's Facebook. So random runny nose. Let me just get more tissue and blow my nose. Like I said before you were here, that's not you. I didn't think it was you because, you know, Facebook. Ah, try not to show my snot on camera. Ah, okay. Right. Yeah. Let me just try to reiterate what I was saying when nobody was watching. I think it's just you and me, Jeff, at the moment. So I might have to say this again, but yeah. I'm feeling better. I'm basically completely symptomless now, apart from being clogged up still. I've still got a few feels like gallons of just crappiness in my head. However, it's getting better day by day now. I'm not well enough to come out, you know, go outside again by myself, which is really annoying because I really want to meet up with one of my friends who's in London, so I can easily get to London, kind of. And yeah, I'm just really irritated that I don't think I'm going to make that, and it's really annoying because, you know, my friend that I want to meet lives in Manchester. Manchester is really hard to get to. It's 5 hours away by car. It's about that long on the train even, but it's a lot less than that. It's like 3 hours. It's about 3 hours on the train. The eyes are watering now. Eyes are watering now. So, So yeah, it's just I hardly ever get to see him, and he wants to meet with me while he's in London for London Comic Con, um, which is really annoying because I actually want to go to Comic Con as well, but tickets are like crazy expensive. You know, I want to go for like just one of the days, but yeah, want to finally meet Tomska. He's the guy who does the ASDF movies and stuff. He always goes to London Comic Con. I want to freak him out by basically hugging him and then say that I am a furry. I'm a furry artist, because he doesn't get them. A lot of people don't understand the furry community, and I'm noticing that it's actually getting worse somehow. The misunderstanding of what the furry community is getting worse, and it's bugging the crap out of me. You know, because whenever you hear somebody talking about furries, they basically it's always in a very negative light, and it's always like, holy crap, you know, they're all about the sexual side, and it's exactly like the pup thing. It's exactly like pup play and stuff, and that also bugs me. But that's less talked about now, for some reason, and yeah, it's just it's really irritating. Even though there's been countless other people basically talking about how the furry community is like, it's fine, and it's not all about the youthing and the sex and blah. Um, it's just the same as any other fantasy world, you know. It's just like only everybody's an anthropomorphic, well, sometimes not even an anthropomorphic animal. That's There's nothing wrong with that. Why you know? It's just some kind of like it's like the bronies, you know, which also is kind of a furry thing, but yeah, it's like the bronies. It's just a, you know, it's kind of like a fandom around um My Little Pony stuff, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And they're, you know, right away when you think of bronies, you kind of don't think, well, at least I don't think, you know, of any sexual stuff going on with it. It's just, you know, it's kind of just random fandom, and that's exactly what furries are. You know, it's basically they like to live in Zootopia or Zootropolis or whatever you want to call it. Um, there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, yeah, I kind of want to like just I want to school some people on like on the furry thing, because there's been a couple of people that I kind of like I respect, almost look up to, um, just that are, you know, very popular people who have the complete wrong idea, and that winds me up, you know. Uh, okay, this eye thing is really annoying. I had a shower a couple hours ago. Well, about 4 hours ago. So I'm kind of I sprayed my eyes because I do that in the shower. I kind of just like to reset my eyes. I kind of like, if they're bugging me, or if they're feeling a bit crusty, which they were, I basically just quickly just rinse my eyes really quickly with the shower. Not Well, I have very bad water pressure here. It's an old house, um, and the shower's new when showers first came out. So yeah. There's no water pressure, so basically that doesn't do anything. But I just quickly rinse my eyes to make sure that, yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. I just want to school some people about like the furry community, about how like it's like D&D, you know. Sexy stuff can sometimes happen in D&D, but basically D&D isn't all about the sex. And that's exactly what Fur Affinity is like. It's exactly like D&D. So yeah, it's one of those things. It just bugs me. Okay. But yeah, anyway, so I'm basically I'm better, and I think I could actually start recording, or at least doing some editing or something. Now that I'm this better, but I don't think I'm well enough to actually make a trip anywhere. And London, even though I said that it's very easy to get to, is still a couple of hours away for me, and it's expensive. So you know, it's not some. If I feel crappy while I'm there, then I don't have an easy out. It's still going to take a couple of hours to get home again. And that is going to be hell. So, yeah, I've got a bad feeling that I'm still not going to be well enough for that, because that's on Thursday, and in the UK it's 4:48 on Wednesday now. So, yeah. I'm going to read the chat because I haven't been doing that. Sorry about that. LiveTUBBS, and thanks very much for the awesome stories. They were great. Excuse me. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you like them. I didn't know if they were continuations. I didn't know if you got that. One of them was a continuation, and the other one was like a couple of furry stories. So yeah, and one of them was the same as another one of them, but it's just got a different ending. And I think I said all of this to you. So yeah. At least your head is clearing and draining, which is a good thing. I know. It just, again, it's still, even though I know my head isn't that big, it still feels like it's got a couple of gallons sloshing around in here. But once I stop producing that, I will be better. But I'm not dying, so that's good. I can actually talk and hold a conversation without basically feeling like I need to unclog my throat after my nose empties into it, which is super fun. So that's also that is really actually super fun. Well, I didn't realize that Manchester was that far away from you. Well, the thing is, unlike in America, road trips aren't that big of a thing in the UK. Even though the UK is quite small, you have to imagine that basically the UK is being a very large state, and essentially, yeah, in America, from people I know who live in large states in America, they understand that when somebody lives in, for example, Houston in Texas, that getting up to Austin is basically like a whole trip. It's something that you do that takes a while, So yeah, and that's exactly what it is like in the UK. It's basically it takes a while for me to get from here to London, because I am 40 something, 50 something, so many miles away. But I am like 150 miles from Manchester, so it's different. It's a lot different getting there, and also there's no direct rail link from here to Manchester. I have to get a train that changes. I don't have to change my train if I don't. There are direct trains, kind of semi-direct trains to Manchester, but they basically they go backwards to go over a different part of the line. I think at Nottingham. I think basically there's a train from Peterborough that goes all the way up to Nottingham and then goes over sideways to Manchester. So, well, for you it'll be different because it's mirrored. But yeah, it's a whole big deal. It's a whole big thing. It's a whole big thing. There's a lot of I agree with you, Tubbs. There's nothing wrong with that. I think you're talking about the furry thing that I was talking about, but yeah, Greg Tyler, Greg Tyler, yeah, Greg Tyler's waving. So hey, and Preston's here, and they say, "Hey Tubbs, I always love your big round belly. Thank you." Greg says you're sick. Yes, I'm sick still. I've been sick for a while. That's why there's not been anything uploaded because I've just not been trusting my computers to stay on. Because I don't know how long I am away from them when I go into the house and have like a nap or lay down because I've just been feeling crappy from being sick. I've had flu. It's super annoying. I feel better soon, says Preston. Yeah. Feel better right now, I wish. But yeah. I basically, sorry. Basically, I'm feeling better. I just, like I said, I think I've just got to get rid of a bunch of gunk, and then I will be totally better. So yeah, I'm having an issue with like my mustache. It seems to love just putting hair in my mouth. Random, I know, but yeah. I've been to Manchester before in the UK. I've been to London. I've been to London, England. London, England. It's just London. It's the original London. I don't know why people just don't call it London. You know, like there's a London in Canada, and what really annoys me is that basically, like, people say London, England, because by the way, I'm not English. I have no ties to London, apart from the fact that I used to live in London, so I kind of I like it. It's a nice city. You know, it seems to be. At one point, it was the most international city in the world, and it's got the busiest street in the world, which is really irritating because it's the street that is connected to my favorite pub, so it's super busy all the time. But yeah, I hate it when people say London, England, because basically it's like you don't need to say London, England. People know what you're talking about. You know, you only have to differentiate the other Londons in the world, wherever they are, because London, England is very, yeah, it's a thing. It doesn't matter. What did you have to eat today? I've actually had a pretty good day food-wise. I'm actually thinking about what I need to eat now because I'm actually getting really hungry again now that I'm not going to go to bed. Shut up, birds. Birds are being annoying. Yeah, what did I have? I had noodle soup for breakfast, lunch, and that was quite nice. That was actually really nice. Oh, I think I might have that now. I've got some left. I think. And it's only a couple minutes in the microwave, so basically it will be fine. I won't wake Damon up, so that'll be good. Yeah. So I had that. That was super yummy. And for dinner, I had way too much scampi. I had scampi and chips, and scampi is small fish, I think. They're small bites. They're basically small cutlets of fish that are breaded, and I had that in chips. Fries. And yeah, that was quite nice. I had way too much of them though. I basically made way too much of them. I basically put them. We have them. We have a huge bag full of scampi in our freezer, and what you do is you basically you put some in a bowl, and then put that in the oven for 20 minutes or so. Mega hot oven, and I had like a huge bowl full of scampi. So essentially, it was kind of like it was way too much scampi. And the thing about scampi is that you can get sick of it really easily. But I just really fancied scampi. Fish. I really fancied fish because I haven't eaten fish in a long time while I've been sick, and I can actually taste food properly again. So that was kind of like a treat for me, and it was a good one because I really enjoyed it up until the point where I was kind of sick of it, and I had like four little bites of scampi. They're only about that big. Four of those left on my plate, and I was just like, I can't eat this. I'll eat some chocolate, but I can't eat this. So I ate some chocolate and gave the rest to Dave, and he said that was very nice. He had some sausages and beans, I think. So yeah, I've not done bad today, but I haven't been up to my regular levels of eating just yet. I think I'm gonna have another Lemsip though, because it does clear my nose sometimes. I'm feeling better, but I'm not feeling that better. You know. One of the things I wanted to do with you guys was ask you, what should I film? You know, what stuff do I have to film? Because I've been away for a while, because I've been sick. So I don't really remember what was on the list of stuff to film. I could just check the book, but I didn't know if anybody like knew of anything that I had to film right away. It's a thing. It's a thing. Like, what weeks was it previously? Because all I know is that my computer is stuck on the Tobacco Tubs channel at the moment. I don't think I'm at the level where I can actually make a proper good like pipe video, and definitely not a cigar video at the moment, so probably not that. So whatever's before that, maybe, because I think I haven't recorded that. I still got to also, of course, edit the footage from Manchester. So just the pool footage, I might put that together with the pool footage from Vegas, because I've still got to edit that. But yeah, you know. Anyway, sounds yummy, good tubs. I already read that. I didn't read it out loud, I don't think, but I already read it. Oh, stop it! I get it. You've got an eyelash somewhere. I do not have a mirror. I have a camera, but I don't have a mirror good enough at the moment to get it out. But it's like, there's an eyelash in your hand. I have a question. Many people have it sometimes, but do you ever get really bad allergies? I don't really have allergies to just stuff. I've got very, very specific allergies. I'm allergic. I am mortally allergic to cats and cinnamon. But that's it. I have a mild allergy to nuts, and the thing about that is that I basically I'm only allergic to nuts if I eat a ton of nuts. You know, if I eat, if for example, if I have like you can get these cans of cashew nuts here in the UK, and basically they're like that. They're like that big. If I was to eat the entire can, I would have super bad allergies. My throat would swell up, and basically, you know, I'd have an allergic reaction. I would have trouble breathing. I'm not mortally allergic to them, but I would have trouble breathing, and I would be in a very bad state. I would get itchy behind the ears, all that stuff. General allergies like you know, pollen allergy and hay fever and stuff like that, I don't have. But anyway, going back to the nuts. Sorry, I just realized I segued. I just didn't know what kind of allergies you were talking about, and I realized you might have just been talking about hay fever. But anyway, yeah. So if I basically ate this can of nuts, I would basically be in a bad position. Unfortunately, that is a tub's portion of nuts. You know, I'm going to eat that many nuts. If you gave me a can of caramelized cashew nuts, salted caramelized cashew nuts, which are, by the way, super tasty, and just made my mouth fill up with saliva, then basically I'm going to eat that can. I know it's going to do bad things to me, but I'm going to eat that can. It's just, they're too good. The entire can will be gone, and I will be in trouble. If you gave me a jar of peanut butter and basically like the same situation, I will basically eat the jar of peanut butter. You know, if you told me that basically we don't have any bread or toast, because peanut butter doesn't go on bread, it goes on toast. Or we're not making anything with peanut butter, but we do have peanut butter to eat, then I will basically eat the jar of peanut butter and be in the same situation. So yeah, but as far as allergies go, for like seasonal allergies, I don't have any of that. I'm not a hay fever sufferer. I don't get pollen allergies. I'm not even allergic to bee or wasp stings. They just hurt a lot though, because that's a thing. Yeah. So yeah. The only thing I'm like super allergic to is cinnamon and cats. So if you've got a cat named Cinnamon, I'm dead. You know, just show me a picture of that thing, I will die. But yeah, the cinnamon thing is really bad. I gave somebody asked me this directly, you know, if I had any allergies, and I basically said to them that I sniffed a churro once, and I had like this kind of, you know, I had flu-like symptoms for the next 2 days. I was fucked for the weekend. Just because I sniffed it, because I thought it had cinnamon on it, and it did have cinnamon on it, and I got some in my nose, and that set off another reaction, which nearly killed me. So yeah, I'm so sorry, Tubbs. I'm not sure. I'll write for the week thing. I can look that up. I was just wondering if there's anything I can maybe do, you know, within the next day or two. But I'll probably do another live stream to just like address exactly what we're going to do, and if we will do the weekly topic poll, because that's been delayed for months now. So yeah, to find out what new channel we're going to like be on and stuff like that. Preston, I hope that answered your question. Let me know if it did. Do you have your Pepsi there or some juice, Tubbs? Unfortunately, we've run out of juice, and I do not have any Pepsi here right now in my office. I was going to get some when I went and got my food, but no, I ran out of cranberry juice. Actually, a few hours ago, which is a real shame because it's super yummy. I like cranberry juice, especially when I'm sick. Blueberry juice is good too. I had some blueberry juice earlier, like early in the week, earlier in last week. So yeah. Any more questions and stuff? Since I don't know. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna just quickly consult the book. Consult the book. So let's see exactly what was the last week. Oh, last week was cigar week. So I'm not going to film that. But the week before that was funnel week. I did funnel week video. So yeah, I just got to figure out. How to film that exactly. What exactly would you like to see from basically a Tubs for the Tubs video, maybe? I don't know. I do actually have one cigar. So when I'm better, I can actually film that video. But what would you like to see for that week? I can do when we figure out exactly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Never mind. You most definitely have answered my question. I really love the thought of a cat named Cinnamon. I hate that thought. That sounds horrible. I wish. I don't like cats. Cats, by the way. Cats. I'm not a fan of cats in general. Anyway. Annoyingly, they serve a purpose because if cats disappeared tomorrow, if all cats disappeared tomorrow, we would have about a week before rodent populations completely overrun the earth. Like there was a thing that happened in Australia where they had a rodent situation. Australia was basically overrun. Like people had to ship in food and stuff because Australia, its crops were eaten by mice and rats. It was they were in people's houses. And I don't mean like one or two. I mean a wave of them. Like they were crawling over each other. It was insane, and it basically Australia. Thank God for the rest of the world, because basically, if the rest of the world, if the entire planet was like that, and that's how the entire planet would be, if basically cats disappeared, it would be that. It would basically be that everywhere. It would be crazy. And we would be fucked. So cats are necessary, but I don't understand why people hold them to such high esteem when they don't give a shit about people. They literally don't. They don't care about people. It's not within their nature to care about people. I don't care if you say that your cat has a personality or not. It doesn't. It's literally just sees you as something that occasionally puts food out for it. It does not care whether you live or die. Whereas dogs have jobs, like they have actual jobs. I'm definitely a dog person more than a cat person, but I tolerate cats. But I'm also allergic to cats. Fatten Menu, okay, says I just joined your Discord. I absolutely love it. What, right now? Oh, are you Redneck Gamer? I thought you were already on here. I've seen you on other things, I think. Anyway, my Discord server's been around for a while. You know, like newbie server or the farm. I created it around about the same time as everybody's. But yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's essentially. By the way, I didn't copy New Bear. I call him Newbie, and it's really hard to get out of my head to not call him Newbie. But he seems to have come to terms with the fact that I call him Newbie. So yeah, he's actually one of the mods on my server. But yeah, I didn't copy him. I basically created the Discord because people kept talking to me about creating Discord. So I made a Discord and figured out how to work it, and basically there it is. And Newbie has actually maybe kind of plagiarized some of his features and rooms and stuff. Kind of maybe come from my server. And I will admit, from taking a couple of maybe the role-playing areas idea from him. But apart from that, the announcements and stuff, you know, the what's happening section, yeah. Also, yeah, stuff I don't know. The photos that you said, it's the raw footage is basically just all of the screenshots from a bunch of my videos and stuff. They get put up there as well, but I do occasionally add extra stuff. Anyway, I'm glad you like this. I'm glad you like it. Preston says I'm an all animal lover. Yeah, you see, I like all animals too. It's just that I like them at different levels and stuff. I don't know. I was gonna say I don't have a favorite animal. I don't have a favorite anything. I have a top 5. You know, that are definite. The mentions, you know, basically like the honorable mentions. Only those are my favorites. It's like all dogs, basically. Killer whales. I love killer whales. Trying to think of 5 animals that are my favorites. Bears, obviously. All bears, all species and subspecies of bears. They're just so cool if you think about what a bear is. It's the canine attempt at domination of the planet. You know, basically, if primates weren't around, it would be a bare Earth. Bears would have taken our place, and it would have been an awesome planet with bears doing everything that humans do right now, but with bear people. That's what Earth would be, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah. So bears. So all species of bears. I do have a soft spot for some lizards. The I can't remember what kind of I think it's called a dragon, even though it's tiny. It's a little lizard, but they jump and they're really cute. But those things, they're really adorable. But yeah, there's another thing. Pigs. You can't forget pigs. So yeah. So that's dogs, killer whales, bears, pigs, and those little tiny dragons. They're so cute. So yeah, those are my favorite animals. So yeah. Oh, my mouse fell asleep. Those are my top 5 animals that I love. Yes, cats are Great rodent exterminator. Oh, I do like I was talking about rodents before, but I do absolutely love mice and rats. We used to have some as pets, rats as pets, and they are so sweet, and they're really intelligent. They're crazy intelligent. You wouldn't believe how intelligent rats are until basically you've had a specifically intelligent rat as a pet. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, New Bears Disco, yeah. I watch your videos all the time. Well, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you like them. I need to see a picture of you. I'm sure I've seen a picture of you, Redneck Gainer, fan menu, at some point. Do you have any videos? I'm drawing a blank. Are these you? The videos that you've got? Do you have any more new fat videos coming? What? All of my videos are technically fat videos because I'm a fat guy. So whatever video I make is basically the same. With belly rubs, again, most videos I do involve belly rubbing of some kind, including this one. This live stream is going to probably end with a belly rub. So yeah. Me Too Tubs killer whales are neat. They're not just neat; they are crazy intelligent. It's like elephants. They've got a memory. You know, they seem to have like a species memory. They don't like people anymore. Just like elephants. You know, the African elephants hate people because we've been exterminating huge segments of their population, and they know, you know. Um, and killer whales are the same. They kind of like have a this thing with people. They have destroyed the engines of cruise ships. That's how crazy intelligent killer whales are. Without hurting themselves, they have actually managed to destroy the engines and the thrusters of cruise ships. They hate people. Yeah, and rightly so, because we suck according to them. So yeah. So very tiny spiders decided to crawl all over my glass, my drinking glass. So I'm gonna have to get a new glass now. Thank you, bastard. Yeah. What about monkeys? I don't like monkeys. I'm not a fan of monkeys. You know, I don't know why. I just you know, apes, you know, gorillas and stuff. I'm not a fan. You know, they're I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, you know, a lot of animals that basically I can say, oh, cute. Um, but yeah, no monkeys. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just there's nothing that monkey's done that's basically I've considered to be adorable or cute. Even people, basically like we're such fuck ups as a species. The whole reason why I like I only like certain people, but if anything I'm disappointed with the human race. With so yeah, it's just a thing. Um, that's my outro. Yes, that is my outro. The belly salute and everything. Well, that's very interesting. Tubs, they are very smart. The kill wows are incredibly smart. I think that's what you were talking. So yeah. Preston then has a demand. A demand without saying please or anything. He just says show off your belly just by rotating side to side. Menu says, where did you get your name Tubbs from? I don't know if you can hear that, but something very large is moving outside, like a vehicle. I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's a bunch of farmland around me. So it's basically a bit creepy whenever that happens. Yeah, my name Tubbs. The name Tubbs comes from my first partner. He used to call me his tubby hubby. And occasionally just called me Tubbs. So essentially, I just I stuck with it. It's a kind of unique name that nobody else had, and it kind of fit me really well, especially since I just had my accident. I had my first real amount of weight, especially around my belly. So I was kind of tubby. I wasn't really fat, but I was kind of tubby. So yeah, I kind of just I kept it. And I kind of keep it as almost as like just a memory of him because sadly he passed away. So yeah. But yeah, that's where the name Tubbs comes from. I've tried to keep it as a nickname, and to be honest, I actually kind of like it way better than my real name. Well, both of my real names. I've got two real names. That basically like officially my Irish birth certificate. My real name is Sean. And Sean, there's a lot of Seans, and basically Americans can't say Sean right for some reason. And that drives me crazy when I hear it. So basically, Tubbs is way better than Sean. So when somebody asks me what my name is, I basically say, I say I'm Tubbs. Just do the handshake or the hug, whatever. Whenever I'm introducing myself, because it's easier. In the UK, in England, my name officially, according to my passport, is John, and I don't really like the name John. Plus, my dad's called John, so it's weird. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm just Tubbs. So I like Tubbs way better. So I'm Tubbs. It's kind of my brand as well. But I'm guessing you got that already. Yes, please. Yeah, please explain that, Preston. Pushing your luck a little bit here. Trying to not get a good vibe. actually forgot. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. Menu says you're beautiful. Well, thank you. Not, I don't feel it so much right now, but there are times where basically there's well, it's very very rare that it happens. But I do remember. There's like 2 pictures of me that I really like. Out of thousands of pictures and hours of video, there's like 2 pictures of me that I really like, and if I see them, if they happen to come across my random search in my hard drive, then basically I'm like, damn, I'd look good. So yeah. But right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm really, really not feeling it, mainly because I'm still feeling kind of crappy from having nose gug. Oh, and now I'm yawning. um, and I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, it happened like 10 years ago now. I think. I think 10 years ago. You can probably look him up. I think he's still got a Wikipedia page. Craig Hinton. He wrote a few books and started like the Doctor Who fan club and everything. So basically, he has his own Wikipedia page. But like, whenever it says that he passed, basically that's when it happened. So yeah. Craig Hinton. Craig Hinton. May I ask on how your friend had passed? Well, my partner, my boyfriend, because that's what he was, apparently had an undiagnosed heart condition and also had been an abusive drinker. He abused alcohol, basically, early on in his life, which kind of like screwed up a bunch of stuff. So yeah. He basically had heart failure. So yeah. I too am sorry for your loss. Well, that's good, because if you were happy for my loss, then I'd be concerned. Just curious, how old are you, Preston? You seem very young. I'm 24. Right? Okay. Ugh. I'm not actually tired. I don't know what it is, but as anybody that's watched my streams for a long time, sorry, my nose just decided to leak into the back of my throat, which is awesome. Yeah, as anybody that's watched my streams for a long time, will know that for some reason, whenever I stream, I cannot help but yawn. I don't know what it is. I think it might have something to do with my speech pattern. I don't know. But I tend to yawn only when I stream, because I do not yawn a lot in public, or when I'm not on stream, when I'm not on camera. I don't get it. Somebody said to me that they noticed that when they watched the Itchy streams when Itchy was here, that I didn't yawn very much when he was around. But basically, well, by myself, oh god, when I'm by myself, because I'm talking about yawning now, I'm not actually tired. That I basically will actually yawn a lot, and also get random eye problems, because I don't get random eye problems usually when I'm not on stream. But for some reason, I'm super just like sensitive to like dust and eyelashes in my eyes whenever I'm on stream. I have no idea why. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to do this. Nothing happened really because I'd already gotten rid of it, all of it, down the back of my throat, which is super nice. Anyway, yes, when you come on stream, it makes you yawn. I don't understand why. I don't get it. If anybody can explain this to me, then that'd be great. But yeah, but I think it's, I don't know. Because I'm actually not sleepy tired or exhausted. I don't get it. Oh, I never do this, and I don't really want to do this, but YouTube is kind of making me do this. But I need more subscribers on this channel if I'm going to do live streams from my devices. And I really want to do that because it's impossible for me to get my laptop out to the hot tub, and it's hot tub season again. And I don't want to have I don't want to go in the hot tub by myself. And Damon isn't always here. So basically, I used to, whenever I went in the hot tub, I would just like chill with you guys and just like talk to you guys while I'm in the hot tub. And I use the crap out of that thing because it's really expensive to maintain, to keep it in the garden and on and at the right temperature and all that stuff. So yeah, I need I think they said 1,000 subscribers because I cannot stream from my phone anymore, which actually really annoyed me because I forgot about that when I was in Manchester. Because I actually could stream. The internet was good enough for me to actually stream, and I was like, ooh, I can do this. And then basically you can't, because yeah. So I couldn't stream from Manchester when I was okay, which is really annoying. So yeah, I think, like I said, you need 1,000. I do not know how many subscribers I've already got on. I don't think it's 1,000 though, because it's 600, so it's not bad. So yeah, YouTube has been a bit of an arse and basically put this limitation on streaming on their platform. I do not get why. I don't get it. Anyway, slaps across the face. Wait, just kidding. I'm not actually going to slap you again. I'm just kidding. I get it. I get it. It's hot tub season again. I know. But like I said, when I'm just out there by myself, I get bored. I mean, I enjoy it for like 20 minutes. And that doesn't really justify going in the hot tub. So I get bored. You know? But if I'm with somebody, then or even just the illusion of being with with people, or just somebody to talk to, then like I have done hot tub streams before, it's a lot nicer because I get to hang out with people. So yeah. Anyway, I had already subscribed. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that I am happy for my subscribers. I absolutely hate like keeping track of that numbers and stuff. I hate that. but YouTube's kind of forcing me to do this now, and I hate this. I think there's one of my channels does have 1,000 subscribers, but I don't know which one it is. I don't know. As you know, I love seeing you in the hot tubs. It's nice. I like being in the hot tub. Hopefully, I'm going to go and jump in my friend's hot tub again real soon. I'm excited about that. I'm actually hoping that Ian and Nick, Ian and or Nick, basically are gonna visit my friend, and I'm gonna try to visit them too, and hopefully, basically, have a mini hot tub party. So that'd be nice. But I don't know. I don't know yet. I did enjoy seeing Ian again. I saw him in Manchester. That was kind of cool. And Richard Dickey from the wrestling singlet videos. So yeah, because Ian's a good friend. I've missed him. I just don't think he understood. Like they had, while I was at the sci-fi convention in February, they had an event together with Patch, who was in a lot of my early videos, and essentially they all got together to have basically a buffet and hang out with each other, and with a couple other people. And normally, whenever this happens, you know, we all kind of like get together on Facebook or whatever, and basically say, you know, we're going to be doing this thing. You know, are there any dates that basically, you know, we're at on this date? Any problems? And normally we'll just, you know, one of us, you know, if we say we've got something on that date or whatever, then basically we'll be like, okay, well, we'll arrange to do it at this date instead or whatever. But this time, when I said that I had to go to the sci-fi convention and you guys have fun anyway, nobody said, oh no, we won't do it then, we'll do it on another date. I don't know why, but that really hurt. Like I felt really shunned. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But at the time, I was kind of like I just felt really excluded from the group. That, you know, we were kind of like tight. At one stage, we were a really inseparable group. You know, we kind of did a lot of stuff together. We hang out together, and we had like summer trips to restaurants and shit together. And yeah, they didn't do that for me, and they went and had fun anyway, without me. And it's kind of, it really hurt. I don't know I don't know why. And I know that that nobody meant anything by it. It's just that it's kind of, yeah. Anyway, it was nice to see Ian again after not seeing him for so long, because I hadn't seen him since before February, I think, and that was nice to see him in Manchester. So yeah, Tubbs, great big hugs and mini snuggles. I definitely understand why you felt that way. Well, I don't. I don't get it. Stupid brain. It's not a big deal. Right, any more questions or anything to talk about? I'm kind of like drawing a blank. Yeah. The birds are chirping away again. Oh my god, they're so annoying. You have no idea. Like, sometimes it's very peaceful, but for some reason, just while I've been sick, I kind of gotten over the peacefulness, and they're just irritating as fuck. um, yeah. Anything new with you, Jeff? I'm sorry, I've just realized I haven't actually asked that question. Like, you're one of the main reasons why I basically came on to do the streams and stuff again, because I don't get to talk to you on anything else. But yeah. Oh, I do want to bring up that the Facebook situation that had started on Sunday, it's getting worse. Well, it's gotten worse. By the time I checked up on it yesterday, in the middle of the day, I had over 260 notifications that people had been adding me on Facebook. And I've got a couple of theories. Damon said that basically I'd done something that went viral somehow on Facebook. And I can't think of anything besides a picture that I posted of me being just being like this, not well. But it has been Claw in America. There's like, because they're mostly bears that have like added me on Facebook. It's mostly from bears and stuff. And isn't it currently Tidal Wave or something? So it might just be the random bear networking thing that happens in the bear community. Basically, whenever you go to like Bear Bash in the UK or Tidal Wave in the US, basically you check who's on Facebook nearby, and basically you add them as friends. And when you do that, then you see who else they've added as friends recently, and so on and so on. And eventually you get to like my profile, and I got a feeling that basically it's just a couple of events have happened to intersect, and people know me that have been to those events, and basically other people are networking. So I think that's what's happened. But it's just 260. I think that something else is going on. Has anybody that's got Facebook, can anybody tell me if there's been weird traffic going on in Facebook? Are people just connecting a lot more on Facebook like crazy just recently? Are people like, is it recommending people to check out who else is on Facebook? Because I don't get it. Since Sunday, since Saturday night, 260 friend requests. I'm not bragging. I'm concerned. There's something weird going on. So yeah, right. Yeah. Anyway, Tubbs, you're so sweet. I have missed you so much. Oh, but not much happening here. But all is well. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I want to get in contact with Chris. I want to get in contact with Chris and basically ask him what he did with my pictures. Vegas Chris, by the way. I gave him his piggy pictures that I drew for him. I don't know if anybody remembers them. They're not in my book anymore. They're back on the wall, so that's back in the bookshelf. But yeah, I gave him his couple of pictures because he really liked them. So I thought he should have them, like the original hard copies of them. And I want to know what he did with them. Basically, whenever I do a picture for somebody and I give them the hard copy of it, I always want to know what they do with them. You know, and I know that can put people on the spot sometimes because I've done a couple for Ian, and Ian just puts them by his computer, just unframed by his computer, and that's very sweet. But you know, I kind of feel dissed that he's not looking after the pictures, but he's got the digital copies. You know, I'm not really that upset. But yeah, it's one of those things. I just want to. I just kind of want to know still. And like Itchy said that basically he's gonna frame them and everything and put them up on his wall, and I'm like, oh, don't do that for some of them. They're not good. But I don't know what Willie has done with his ones because I'm pretty sure that they're not wall worthy. I'm pretty sure that they're basically going to be put in a book somewhere, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I do know somebody who's got one of the. I've done a naughty picture for somebody a while ago, and he's got a dungeon. He's got a play dungeon room, and he's got it framed with a light on it and everything in his dungeon. Just this little tiny picture, it's about that big, and I'm embarrassed because he's a fairly well-known bear who used to have a Tumblr that was kind of famous and popular, and every time that there'd be a picture of him in his dungeon, there would be a framed portrait on the wall with its own little lights and everything. Picture, and I know what that picture is. But yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I always think that basically it's just I'm not really embarrassed, but I'm slightly embarrassed. I don't know. It's mainly because it's in the older art style that I did, and basically I know that it's fairly recognizable as my art. If anybody saw that from my Illustrator days, I would be in trouble. But yeah. Yes, I remember them. I'm sure he loved them. I was going to show you a picture of them, but I can't. Well, I can't show you a picture of them because, I could probably do the whole camera taking a pic and the kind of thing. But even actually, I don't know if I can because the wires everywhere. But yeah, I'd have to show you a picture of my screen, and we all know what happened last time that I did that, and I probably could get away with it, but I don't want to. But yeah. Ugh. I can ask whenever I want, like, I can ask Itchy, get a picture of whatever he's done with his one. Okay. I'm honestly out of stuff to say. I'm sorry. I think I've gone over everything. I don't really have anything else to say. Oh, I do want to point out, and this is it's just a me problem, but basically, like I haven't had. Well, I've had very little tobacco. I basically have only had like a pipe every other day, and just to get rid of the headaches and stuff, and it's a little bit of kind of like just to make myself feel a bit better after a nice big helping of dinner or whatever. But essentially, I've not been able to enjoy it because I've been sick. They have they've basically stopped doing my tobacco while I've been sick. So essentially, I've now that I can enjoy my pipe again, I cannot enjoy my pipe anymore because the amount of tobacco that I've got left is this much in this much. So that's like a bowl. Just typical. Just so typical. So I'm gonna have to order it from a website, which is great. No, I can actually enjoy it and taste it and everything. It's just yeah, it's great. It's a good thing I'm not addicted to, or basically I would be really annoyed. But I was actually when I found out that they don't do it anymore at my local store. Essentially, I was like, "That's okay. It's no big deal." It's gonna take a week to get here, though, Jeff. That's what's annoying about that. So yeah, probably get some in London. No, I can't. Never mind. Ugh, it's not a big deal. It's just kind of like irritating as fuck. But yeah, I do have one to go, but I'm not gonna have that while I'm still sick. So yeah. Right, I'm done with. I'm out of topics. I'm totally out of topics. I rarely. That was like the last thing I was going to say. If I basically didn't have anything else to talk about. But yeah, do you like the beard, by the way? Beard's come back. It's actually quite thick. It's doing that elusive kind of like springy, yeah, curly, springy thing that it does. Yeah. Ooh, it's nice and sunny outside. Oh, I've left my sunglasses inside. I've left my glasses inside in the house. Ugh. I'm gonna have a headache. But then again, that's where the medicine is. So, well, the Lemsip. Lemsip, by the way, is just a satchel of. It's supposed to be medicine. It's supposed to help overcome this. But yeah. Okay, that's random. Just got a message from Itchy saying that he misses my handsome face. What's really funny? what's really funny is that basically I was about to go. So if he does suddenly appear, then I was gonna leave. So it's kind of like, hi, bye. Oh, hey, Itchy, you felt us talking about you. So many stuff. Are you going to eat after the stream to write up? Yes. Yes, because I was gonna have noodle soup. I was gonna have the rest of my noodle soup. And now it's okay. Yeah, I think I got it. I think it was an eyelash. Yeah, I was gonna have the rest of my noodle soup so that I can have something with my medicine, with my Lemsip. Because, like I said, it's just you basically put this powder, which is called a Lemsip powder, into a cup, and then you put near boiling water. You can't put boiling water in it, or it will deactivate some of the medicine that's in it. And essentially, it's just a lemony tea drink, and it really helps. It's supposed to get rid of like headaches and sore throats and snotty nose and all that stuff. It's supposed to help with those anyway. If it doesn't get rid of them, then it will help with those things. So I'm going to keep taking those for the rest of the week just to make sure that it is dead. This thing is dead and doesn't come back after a weekend. You have no idea how disappointed I was with myself, with my immune system, you know. But yeah, so I'm going to have my noodle soup, then I'm going to have my Lemsip, wait for that to kick in, and then play on the computer probably. I'm actually working on a story, and if I'm better by tomorrow, if I wake up and tomorrow I'm better, then at some stage, probably a lot sooner than now, I will be back back on doing another live stream, basically figuring out what we're filming, because I'm going to have to be filming something, or at least editing something. So yeah, Itchy, we were talking about you. Hey, Itchy. I was also thinking about you earlier because the story that I was just mentioning that I was writing is a furry story, and it's basically for you. So yeah, you do sound much better than the other day, Tubbs. Well, that's the thing. I was feeling mostly symptomless. You know, I'm mostly without symptoms. I was mostly without symptoms then. The only thing that I had was still the exhaustion because I couldn't sleep because I couldn't lay down because every time I laid down, I disturbed the shit in my head, and basically I was just choking on nose goo, and that was super fun. And I've been progressively getting better since Sunday. So yeah, to the point where now I think I'm okay. I'm definitely okay enough to leave the house. But I'm not 100% yet. So I'm still going to take like a week, I think. That's just really disturbing. Every now and again, there's legs appearing from behind the spider web that's behind the camera. Spider legs. So yeah. Anyway, I miss you so much. Go big hugs and many snuggles, says Jeff. I'm ready. I'm wearing the burger shorts, by the way. I've missed you too, Jeffrey. Wearing the burger shorts. I was wearing the making bacon shorts for a week after Bear Bash. Basically, I was living in them for a while. And because I was gross and sick and stuff. So yeah. The last day of Bear Bash, the people who did get to see my making bacon shorts loved my making bacon shorts. So thank you for getting me my making bacon shorts. They are fun. I'd have to hide behind you from the spidey. It's not. Spiders are cute. Some spiders are cute. Well, you know my stance on spiders. That sounds lovely. I'm glad I got to say I touched them. What? What sounds lovely? What? I'm confused. Yes, me too. T-Tubs, did you find the big spider from Sunday's stream? Actually, when I left, when I left the office after ending the stream, it had appeared on the floor, like I said, but it had appeared on the floor near the door. So what I did was I basically I took a risk and I kept poking it with the side of my shoe while my foot was in my shoe, and it basically persuaded it out of the office, and essentially I closed the door and I went to bed. So yeah, it was just gone. So yeah, that spider is not in my office anymore. Itchy, by the way, we were talking about you because basically you had said that you were coming on to the stream. Well, you were coming on here, and I basically have been talking for like a couple of hours. I feel like I've been talking for a couple of hours. 94 minutes ago, so almost 2 hours, kind of. It's 120 minutes, but whatever. Whatever. I was gonna head off and maybe come back later today, but earlier. I'm actually feeling tired now, which is really annoying. Yeah. That's annoying. I giggled and that triggered nose gunk. I like jumping spiders. That's about it. Jumping spiders are other species of spider that actually hunt other spiders. So I think they're cute because they're robots. They have a very robotic analytical mind. And also you can tell by the way they follow your finger around. If you put your finger in front of them and you move your finger, they will actually follow. They'll rotate their body to follow your finger. Weirdly cute. Don't know why. But yeah, they are actually bad spiders in that they actually hunt other spiders. Mostly small spiders though, and baby spiders. So you could always like argue that they keep the population down. But you know. But most spiders are kind of cute. But some spiders are actually beautiful. And they do a good job. So we shouldn't really they shouldn't really bug us as much as they do. However, you know me and spider webs. I basically absolutely hate spider webs. I was referring to your shorts, Tubbs. My shorts sound lovely, but you've seen them. You know they're lovely. Running. I would have been running till speed to get away from it. Like the hair or lack of the. Oh yes. Actually, that's one of the things that I wanted to. I basically was bald. I shaved at Bear Bash. I have no hair. If you see a picture of me at Bear Bash and stuff, I have no hair because I basically made a mistake when I was trimming this side. So I ended up cutting it off basically, and I was like, I couldn't be bothered to try to fix it up. So essentially, I shaved it all off. I know you like short hair or baldness, and I know especially you like the bumpiness of my head, which I don't understand because I don't like that. Although I know Jeffrey likes the neck stuff, but different issue. But yeah, because I've been sick, I haven't been able to like show the baldness off because my hair grew in really quickly. So essentially, you can't really see my lumpy head anymore so much. I guess at some angles you can see them. Yeah, I don't know. The beard grew in really quickly. I'm kind of annoyed at that. Whatever though. Yeah. That sounds good, Tubbs. I have to open tomorrow, so I have to go as well. But I wanted to be able to say hey and go big hugs to all I could. Yes, they're like little droid spiders. They are. I mean, that is true. Jeff, he is the cutest cow salesman. But yeah. Well, if you wait like less than 5 minutes, then basically I will do my proper goodbye and everything. Because I miss saying goodbye to you both, of you guys. I miss both you guys, like so much. But yeah, I will be back. I will be back. I'll be back on live stream. Hopefully super soon to discuss exactly what we're doing for like you know, upcoming videos and stuff, because I've got a couple of things to catch up on since I've been away so long. I do not like the stretching. I'm still stretching and it hurts still. Anyway, as we go for now, are we with that? Okay. So I was trying to read everything before I left. Yeah. Ugh. Belly rubs. It shrank a little due to sickness, but it's still here. But belly rubs and belly sleep, guys. Nice and clean too, because I had a shower. I don't know, actually. It doesn't feel like it went down that much. I think it just when I couldn't eat a lot. I don't know. Anyway, guys. Hopefully see you soon. Hopefully I will see you like real soon, because I'll be back to announce that I'm 100% better. But I might be back just tomorrow anyway to just do another one of these and to figure out exactly what we're doing stream wise, video wise, because I've got some editing to do and I've got some writing to do and I've got potentially some art to do. I might even get back into the art. I kind of want to sort out my office before I do any art stuff. So yeah, but yeah, you know. Anyway, maybe better. I'm maybe better. Another friend request. Son of a bitch. I may be better. So yeah. Night, guys.